he will finish his speech by saying that the relationship between America and the UK is one of the greatest alliances in human history.
And then there is a president showing little restraint in his criticism of the UK. From personal attacks on the Prime Minister to questions over the sovereignty of the Falkland Islands. But his love of the British royal family is a diplomatic weapon.
They're not going to solve the war in Iran with this royal visit, but it can make the landscape a little friendlier, a little smoother between the two countries.
The King won't want to provoke the President, but he will want to promote the power of the UK-US alliance.
Well, Daniela, as you mentioned, the King is due to speak to Congress tomorrow.
Well, Fiona, that speech to Congress tomorrow is a key moment of this trip. The King will become only the second British monarch to make an address to a joint meeting of Congress. The last time that happened, his mother did it in 1991. We are told the speech will be around 20 minutes long. The government has been heavily involved in the content, but I think a lot of the tone and the language of it will be very much the King's own. We are expecting right at the top of the speech the King to reference events here in Washington at the weekend, that attempted assassination of the president, talking about offering solidarity and sympathy to the president. But he will also say that he is bringing with him the highest regard and friendship of the British people to the people of the United States. The overall message of the speech is one of partnership in challenging times. And I think rather pointedly, the King will say that historically, our two countries have not always got on, but he will say that time and again, our two countries have always then found ways to come together. We're likely to hear him reference his personal faith and his military service, and royal sources say he will also talk about topical issues, so expect references to NATO, to Ukraine and to the Middle East. And he will finish his speech by saying that the relationship between America and the UK is one of the greatest alliances in human history.